All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're breaking down a really powerful game plan, designed specifically for creators across Africa. We're talking about a blueprint that the top players use to grow their audience and their income. And the best part? It's all built around a super focused 2-hour block of time.
So, tell me if this sounds like you. You've got the 9 to 5, right? You've got family, you've got all these other responsibilities, but you've also got this passion, this creative dream that just won't quit. And the biggest thing standing in your way, the thing we all say, is, I just don't have enough time. But here's the secret. The solution isn't about magically finding more hours in the day. It's about making the hours you already have work incredibly hard for you. This isn't about more hustle. It's about having a smarter system, a focused routine.
Okay, so let's tackle this problem head on. It's what I call the creator's time crunch. Really understanding why we feel so stretched then is the very first step to actually fixing it.
The number one principle that makes this whole thing work is a simple idea called batching. So instead of trying to write, then film, then edit one thing every day, you group similar tasks together. Maybe Monday is for scripting 5 videos, Tuesday is for shooting all of them. This tiny shift is a game changer. It cuts out all that wasted time setting up and tearing down and lets you get into a real creative flow. Your output just explodes.
And that's why having a structure is so powerful. Look, it's not about being a robot. It's about being strategic. When you have a routine, you stop burning mental energy just deciding what to do next. You build a consistent rhythm that actually fits into your busy life, and you save all that precious creative energy for the stuff that really matters, making great content.
All right, let's get to the heart of it all. This is the routine, the actual system that can totally transform your creative process. And here it is, the 120-minute focus block. It's so beautiful and simple. You just need 15 minutes at the start to plan and get your head in the game. Then you have a solid, uninterrupted 90-minute block for that deep, creative work. And you wrap it up with a final 15 minutes to get your work out there. That's it. 2 hours. It's totally doable.
So that's the theory, but how does it work in the real world? Let's build out the practical, step-by-step blueprint that you can literally start using this week.
Let's break this down. For those first 15 minutes, you're just a planner. Brainstorm ideas. Think of some killer hooks. Sketch out a quick outline. Then, for the next 90 minutes, phones off, notifications silenced. This is your deep work zone. This is where you batch record those videos or write those articles. Then, in the final 15 minutes, you switch gears to publisher mode, writing great captions, adding smart local tags, and scheduling your posts to go live when you know your audience is online. Okay, having the routine is one thing, but squeezing every last drop of value out of it, that's the next level. Let's talk about some tools and tactics to seriously amplify what you can do in those 2 hours. This right here is a massive mindset shift. The old way of thinking is, I made one video, I get one post. The smart way? You take that one video, and it becomes a reel, a thread, a TikTok, a story, a WhatsApp status. You get the idea. You're not working 5 times harder, you're just making your one piece of work do 5 times the work for you. It's how you scale your presence without scaling your hours.
And you don't need expensive, data-hungry software. The right tools are key. Apps like Canva and CapCut are amazing for editing right on your phone without burning through your data. Simple time-blocking apps, or even just your calendar, can keep you honest. And please, don't forget your most powerful tool of all, your language. Using local slang or pidgin isn't just a gimmick. It creates a genuine connection. It shows you're part of the community.
And once you've created something amazing, you've got to distribute it with local intelligence. Post when people are actually scrolling. That usually means evenings after 6 p.m. and on weekends. Share your work directly into relevant WhatsApp and Telegram groups. Use a couple of very specific local hashtags, not just the huge generic ones. And hey, don't be afraid to test a small boosted post. For as little as 1,000 Naira, you can learn so much about what your audience responds to.
So when you build this kind of consistency, you start to build an audience. And that is what opens the door to actually earning an income. So let's shift gears and talk about how this routine becomes the foundation for turning your creativity into cash.
So, what's the first step? This is so important. Monetization is not an accident. It doesn't just happen. You have to be intentional. You need to take one of your 2-hour blocks each week and dedicate it entirely to activities that will make you money. That's it. No creating, no editing, just pitching, planning, and building your business.
And you don't need some huge, complex business plan to get started. Just think in terms of quick wins. You can start with simple things like offering paid shoutouts or one-on-one consultations. If there's a product you already use and love, see if they have an affiliate program. As your work gets more polished, you can start pitching brands or even launch a small paid newsletter or WhatsApp channel for your biggest fans.
So let's see how this all comes together. Here's a sample 2-week plan. Look at week 1. You're just focusing on getting the rhythm down. Get some ideas, record a few clips, edit and share them. It's all about building the habit. But by week 2, you're already leveling up. You're batching more content. You're testing new ideas, and you're starting to look at the numbers. This is how you build real momentum, 1 2-hour block at a time.
I absolutely love this quote. It sums up the entire professional creator mindset. Trade effort for evidence. It means stop just working hard and hoping for the best. Instead, you look at the data. You see what's working, which hooks get more views, which topics get more shares. You let the evidence guide your effort. That way, every 2-hour block you spend is smarter than the last.
So there you have it. We've broken down the problem, the routine, the tools, and the path to getting paid. The entire system is right here. The only thing left to do is to actually do it. So consider the clock started on your first 2-hour block. The only question is, what are you going to create?